Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you the most divine brunch of high protein lentil pancakes inspired by South Indian Adai, which has a higher lentil content than a regular dosa, with a quick fix instant chutney that needs no cooking at all. In fact, there's two chutneys. If this sounds good to you, please hit that subscribe button, like, share, follow, tell all your friends about me so you can support my work and help the channel grow. And then let's get cooking. Wash 115 grams of short grain pudding rice, 100 grams of dried green lentils, and 115 grams of yellow split peas together and soak for 2 to 3 hours. First, we'll make our instant chutney number 1. I have got here a small tin of coconut cream, 4 tablespoons of crunchy peanut butter, and some tamarind paste. I'll share a link to the recipe. Now, this chutney does not need any cooking. All we're going to do is pop the ingredients in a bowl. So scoop all of that lovely coconut cream out. To that, I added 3 teaspoons of ready tamarind paste. Now, if you like it tangier, you can add another 4th teaspoon. It won't make any difference. Entirely dependent on your preference here. We're now going to just whisk that together until it's smooth and creamy. A mini whisk is probably a much better idea, actually, than a spoon. So just go with it until you can see the texture coming together really, really well. It should be smooth. Obviously, there'll be little bits of peanuts in there, which is absolutely fine. And you can give it a little bit of a taste to just check that it's exactly the way you want it. The tamarind paste I'm using already has salt and sugar in it, but you could easily add that if you preferred. On top of that, go some crushed peanuts to add a little bit of crunch. And then I'm going to top that with some chili flakes as well, just to give it a bit of a kick. And that's pretty much it, guys. Look how gorgeous that is and so easy to do. Makes a brilliant addition to noodle and spaghetti as well, by the way, so you know. Now I'm going to make the gunpowder sweet potatoes. So peel a large sweet potato, about 600 grams here. Cut it into small cubes. The pieces need to be as even as possible because otherwise you won't get even cooking when you are getting on with this. You should get something that looks like this, roughly. Yeah. Now warm up a couple of tablespoons of vegetable oil, and in that we are going to splutter a teaspoon of black mustard seeds. And then add those cubed sweet potatoes. Try not to make as much mess as I am, but good luck with that. And then all we're going to do is toss that in the oil, then add a bunch, maybe about 15 curry leaves and about a tablespoon of gunpowder spice blend. Now, I don't know if you know what gunpowder spice blend is, but it is a fantastic, it's also known as podi and is a wonderful, powerful, punchy blend of things like yellow chana lentils, white lentils, sesame seeds, chilies, curry leaves, and more. A little dash of water, cover goes on, and those potatoes are left to cook. I've also added salt, of course. When you take the lid off after 7 to 10 minutes, they should be perfectly cooked and utterly, utterly delicious. You can pop a fork in one of the pieces of sweet potatoes to just double check that it's nicely done. And look at that, so tasty. Now we're going to crack on with our pancakes. So the soaked rice and lentils, I've washed it really well, so all the old water has come off. I'm going to add a little inch of ginger into that and also a red chili. Not making this too hot because of my teens, but feel free to make it hotter if you like. Add salt and about 500 milliliters of water, and then you blend this really, really well. I have a Vitamix. I actually have 3 food processors, but I'm going to use the Vitamix for this because it has got the strongest blade. and the lid goes on and you basically blitz it until you get a lovely smooth dropping consistency. I'll show you in a minute what that looks like, because these explanations are always a little bit vague, I find, when I cook from other recipes. But yes, give it a good blitz. You will still have grains in this batter, but it should be easy to sort of pour out and swirl and cook on a pan. So hopefully you can see what it should look like. Now, lightly grease a warm frying pan, just like that. Then drop a dollop of that batter and swirl it round like this. Don't worry too much about little webbed bits, because that's the bit that'll be really crispy. Cook this for about 3 to 4 minutes until the top has set. You don't necessarily need to flip them over. You can just lift the bottom to check, but I can't resist flipping them over, to be honest. And you can see it'll have this lovely webbed golden underneath. So good. Now remove this onto a plate and get cracking with the next one. Look at that. How gorgeous does it look? These are so good for an after workout meal or like a lazy brunch at the weekend. My kids absolutely love it. I'm going to show you another absolutely lovely chutney to go with this. 2 heaped teaspoons of that gunpowder spice blend or podi that I used. Add enough toasted peanut oil. You can also use sesame oil if you have it. Mix the two together and there you have it. You have a lovely gunpowder chutney, a podi chutney as well, to go with your lentil pancakes. Look at that. So good. It's making my mouth water. Now we're just going to assemble the lot. So there's the pancake or the adai with my own special collection of lentils. Drop in those wonderfully spiced sweet potatoes. That'd be sweet, chili, really fragrant. And then I'm just going to fold that and enjoy. I hope I've inspired a nice lazy brunch for you, or a weekday lunch, or even dinner, to be honest. Yeah, it's a firm favorite for me. Let's try this and see what it's like. I can tell you it smells incredible. Oh my God. The flavors on this are absolutely rocking. Got that spicy, sweet and chili, sweet potatoes. That chutney is so creamy and gorgeous. And of course, the little spike of that gunpowder. Guys, if you enjoyed this, please don't forget to subscribe and follow and like my work. And see you here again for the next recipe. Bye now.